Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. A couple of days ago, I did a tier list for all of the Sparks albums, and it was fun. So I thought, even though, I've ranked Paul McCartney's albums probably two or three times in the past few years, I thought he would, for the very first time, use this tier list and see where I would put the albums as of today. And I think I have all of them. And I've only included the live albums that I've heard. I know there's other ones. And just the one Fireman album, because I haven't heard the first two. And so here we go. So S tier is, of course, the best. It's a perfect, basically a perfect album. Then there's A, B, C, and D for the bottom. There's no, I could have added an E, but there's no, really bad Paul McCartney album, as far as I'm concerned. So here we go. And this isn't in any particular order. I'm just going to grab one of the albums and see where it goes on the list. And then also, like if there's more than one album on the A list, see where would it go ahead of, one of the other albums. You'll see as we. So first up is Paul McCartney Amoeba Gig. It's a live album and it's an excellent live album. I highly recommend it. That's going to go in A. Back to the Egg, which of course a lot of us Paul McCartney fans, we're waiting for it to be part of the archive edition. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But it's great. I will put it in A. That, like I said, that live album is so good. So the live album goes ahead of Back to the A. Give my regards to Broad Street. It's got some good songs on it. I think, him redoing the Beatles songs was kind of pointless. And even Ringo Starr didn't want to drum on the Beatles songs that Paul redid. But, No More Lonely Nights is a great song and So Bad. But it's not one of my favorites. I'm going to put it in C. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, one of my all-time favorite Paul McCartney albums. It's an S tier album for me. Now his Russian album, not really a favorite of mine. Put it behind Give My Regards to Broad Street. I just not really a fan of his vocals, redoing some of the old 50s songs. And just not one of his best live albums. Egypt Station, I think, is excellent. I'll give it. I'm going to put it in A, but behind Back to the Egg. Driving Rain, an album that lots of Paul McCartney fans aren't a fan of, but I am. I'm giving it an A. Fireman, Electric Arguments. I never play it. I love the opening track, and there's maybe three or four other songs, but not one of my favorites. But I like it more than Give My Regards to Broad Street. Flaming Pie is excellent. A couple of those longer jams with Steve Miller, or it would have been a much stronger album if there were a couple of those songs not on it. But it's still great. It's an A. I put it at the front of A. Flowers in the Dirt, one of those albums I just can't get totally into. I'm going to put it in C, start of C. I know, it's shocking. London Town, That's an S tier. But I love Chaos just a tad more. McCartney 3 is great. That's an A. I'll put it the back of A. There. Memory almost full. That's an S tier for me. That's what got me back into Paul McCartney. Put it there. Nope. There we go. Off the Ground, I think that's an underrated album. A very strong B. One Hand Clapping. That's a great live album. I'll put it there, just behind Back to the Egg. Band on the Run is S tier. But I love Chaos and Creation more. New, another really good album. I'll put it in B for now. No. No, I'm going to keep it in B. Yeah. I don't know. New is a really good album, but I just play Egypt Station more and McCartney 3 more. Pipes of Peace. Uh, I'm sorry. Once again, except for a couple of songs. I'm putting it in D. Kisses on the Bottom. It's not a bad album, but it's not a favorite of mine. But I like it more than the Russian album. Press to Play, I've only heard a couple of times. But it's not bad. I'm going to put it in C for now. I just need to listen to it more. There. Run Devil Run, that's a pretty good album. Much better. Fun album. Put it in B. There. McCartney. That's really grown in stature for me and a lot of other McCartney fans. That's S tier for me. But right there. Yeah. McCartney 2, I love it. It's not S tier, but I still love it a lot. So I love it more than Flaming Pie. I'm sorry. Venus and Mars. That's S tier. They're pretty equal, you know. Sometimes I think Venus and Mars is better than Band on the Run. But I'll leave it there for now. Of course, Wings Over America is superb. Put it in A, but at the... Yeah, because, you know, I kind of look at this as what would I play? So I would play Memory Almost Full before Wings Over America. I just prefer studio albums over live albums, but it's still, you know, an excellent live album. Right? Tug of War. Once again, it's a really good album, but it's never been one of my favorite. I will put it there. Ebony and I. No, there are some very good songs on. Trip the Live Fantastic. That's not one of my favorite live albums. I'll put it in C. Right there for now. Ram, S tier at the very beginning. My favorite Paul McCartney album. Wings at the Speed of Sound. It's good. Not great. Better than Off the Ground. Well, Off the Ground's pretty good. This is stressful. Okay, 2 more to go. And I hope I haven't forgotten any of his studio albums. It happens sometimes. Wings Wildlife, very underrated. That goes in A. Back to the Aches better. Yeah, like I said, I love when hand clapping, but like I said, between those two, I would probably play Wildlife first. And Red Rose Speedway. That, to me, I know, you're going to be shocked. It's S tier. I'm going to put it. Move. Let me think this over for a second. Chaos, Venus. You know what? I really, really love Red Rose Speedway. I'm putting it in 3rd position. I know. I'm crazy. Yep. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, let me know where you would put some of these albums. I'm sure a lot of people won't agree with me putting Red Rose Speedway in S tier, but I love the album. Thank you for watching. Please remember to leave a comment below, like the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.